guys, it's your boy Benny. There's something called piercing the veil in media. Now, what does that mean? That means when you have different buckets of media, politics, entertainment, sports, media, and they start to cross streams, as it were. And so that's why it shocks me when political news breaks into, let's say, the sports world, right? Here's Dave Portnoy tweeting about Mitch McConnell. What the hell is Dave Portnoy saying about Mitch McConnell? Hot diggity. Things must have been going wrong for Mitch if Dave Portnoy is tweeting about him and how he disagrees with Mitch McConnell being able to serve in office. Dave Portnoy saying, I don't understand how there are not minimum ages for office, but not maximum ages for office. Correction. I don't understand how there are minimum ages for office, but not maximum ages. There should be both 30 and 70. And there shouldn't be one honest person that disagrees with that. Now, what is Dave Portnoy sharing? Well, he's sharing video of what we believe, based on the medical experts that spoke with us, to be a video of Mitch McConnell having a acute stroke yesterday. We talked about it yesterday. Here's Mitch McConnell starting off a press conference. He says, and then he just stops speaking. And then Mitch McConnell stares off blankly into the middle distance with dead eyes. He doesn't say anything. He just looks. He is having here an acute stroke. That is what a neurosurgeon that I spoke with yesterday said. Now his Senate aides, other senators, have to...
Do you want to say anything else to the president?
Do you want to say anything, or do you want to just go back to your office? They have to surround him. They have to tell him who he is. They have to go and huddle around him and then shuffle him off like a nursing home patient. So that is what causes sports guys like Dave Portnoy, who very rarely tweets about politics, to tweet about politics. This is crossing the streams. So after Mitch McConnell was treated like a brain-damaged nursing home patient and had to be reminded of who he was and where he was, he got an injection, that kind of stuff that they probably pumped Joe Biden full of at the White House, and he got given a line by his staff to make a joke about having a seizure on camera. This was the line. Ready for the cringe.
Well, the president called to check on me. I told him I got sandbagged.
How are you feeling now?
I'm fine.
Have you seen a doctor? Are you going to see
Any
a doctor?
idea what happened?
Huh?
Any idea what happened?
I'm fine. That's good.
Dehydrated?
I'm fine. I'm fine. That's the other thing that old people do. They just repeat themselves and they scream and they yell when you question their acuity, when you try and take away their driver's licenses. And now we know that we are run by a gerontocracy. I railed about this time and time again. Gerontocracy. You have to learn the word. It means rule of the old and the corrupt. And I'm not the only person who's noticing it. The highest politicians in our government on both sides of the aisle are held by people who genuinely belong in a nursing home. How are we allowing this to happen? The destruction of America is at hand because these old cretins refuse to give up power. Elon Musk, the most powerful man in the world, the richest man in the world, says we need a constitutional amendment. This is insane. Then Elon went on a terror against the rule of the old. The gerontocracy is real, Elon Musk says, in response to a tweet that lists the ages of Anthony Fauci at 82, Klaus Schwab at 85, George Soros at 92, Nancy Pelosi at 83, Mitch McConnell at 81, and Joe Biden at 80. Our lives are being dictated to by people who belong in nursing homes, and they should be. The gerontocracy is out of touch with the American people. Ladies and gentlemen, Elon Musk is spitting truth, saying the rule of the old will lead to the collapse of our country and our political systems. Open primaries sound like a good way to move candidates to be more centrist. Term limits would help with the gerontocracy problem, Elon Musk said. But frankly, there should be a maximum age beyond which you cannot run, maybe 70, just like there are minimum ages for the House and the Senate and the president. So if you are going to be I would argue that you are so 25 is the age limit to run for a House seat, right? 25 is the age limit. And very, very rarely does anyone over the age of under the age of 30 ever get elected, right? I think maybe there's been one or two people under the age of 30 in modern times that have been elected. So oftentimes you need bundles of money, you need a ton of cash, you need a ton of political connections to run for office. It actually skews older because you need to be older to have that much money, and you need to be older to have those many connections and be that corrupt. And that's why politics appeals to the corrupt. But you discriminate against young people. But I would argue that at the age of 24, you will have a more vibrant, accurate, and a better investment capacity in the nation that we are building and the future that we are going to provide, because you're going to be around longer than you would at 74. So why do we discriminate against 24-year-olds and we don't discriminate against 74-year-olds? 74-year-olds is going to be around for another 5 years maybe, if they're lucky. God bless them. So why don't we, like, those people, what incentive do they have to build a better country? They're not going to be around to see it, experience it, live it, or suffer the consequences of their decisions. The 24-year-old will be. This is the best argument in favor of age limits in Congress and also term limits. And Elon Musk agrees with us. Listen, look at this. Here's Elon Musk tweeting about the gerontocracy again, showing this embarrassing video of Janet Yellen, the person in charge of our Treasury Department, bowing to the Chinese 3 times in a row. Look at this goofy old donkey. Why do we have such a bunch of grandparents running the show? The only thing my grandfather knows is how to use on his phone is the ESPN app. Gerontocracy, Elon Musk says. Once again, gerontocracy. There are already minimum age requirements for the House and the Senate presidency. Reciprocally, there should be maximum age limits as well, says Elon Musk. Elon Musk proposes age limits for elected officials, as Newsmax is reporting in, on this extremely fair and correct idea from Elon. And to further demonstrate that, well, here's a story about Mitch McConnell having a concussion and rib injury when he fell down a flight of stairs at the former Trump hotel. Metaphors abound. Let them wash over you. Mitch McConnell's purple hand, easily explained. Why does Mitch McConnell have a giant purple hand? Look at this. Look at this old, dusty, dirty degenerate. He has black and blue bruises because he is getting injections. Thinning skin and bruising comes with old age, says the article. Mitch McConnell hospitalized after fall in D.C. We've discussed this. And to just add a little bit of flavor to the very top here, here is another decrepit member of Congress, a senator from California named Diane Feinstein, who just moments ago had to be told by a staffer how to vote on camera. Watch.
Feinstein.
Say aye.
Pardon me?
Aye.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I would like to support a yes vote on this. It provides $823 billion.
Shut up, you old dust bag. Ladies and gentlemen, did you hear the staffer? Just say aye. We're being run. I mean, we're being run. This country's being run by people who belong in nursing homes. Period. And it's ruining our nation. It's ruining our nation. It's despicable to see. And anyone can see it. Joe Rogan is saying that Joe Biden is mentally compromised. And it's effing madness that they keep him in office. And as ever, we agree with Joe Rogan, not Biden. Because Joe Biden represents communism. We want to end communism on this show. So, ladies and gentlemen, please help us by ending communism, liking, sharing, and subscribing to our program. See ya.